Ryan Barker, founder and president of the Kraken Club. This is my guest, Dennis Campbell, and we're here to talk about Jurassic World. Alright, first topic on the board. What is the best Jurassic Park movie?
The first one. Next.
I would have to say the second one.
Well, it's because you're wrong.
Give me some reasons why you think the first one's the best.
Well, because the pacing of the film is overall better. The action is more thought out. Better. It's more intricate. The T-Rex breaking out of the padlock scene. It's a phenomenal scene. The characters are.
It kind of ruins the scene though. The fact that when he steps over the padlocks, then there's immediately a cliff there afterwards.
Oh, well, you just have to use your imagination.
But you can't really use your imagination that much if it's just like right there in front of you.
If no one ever pointed that out to me, I never would have even noticed. That was like a well-known.
If you're paying attention, it's hard to not notice.
The characters are better developed. I mean, you have the guy.
I agree that it's a masterpiece, but I just think that overall, the second movie is more fun.
More fun, but it's not critically better.
I'm just doing it for the argument, to be honest. Jurassic Park 1. It's the best Jurassic Park movie. What is the best villain in any of the 3 Jurassic Park movies so far, whether it be a dinosaur or a human?
Dennis, actually, probably.
Dennis? You think
Dennis,
so?
Yeah. If it wasn't for him, the whole Jurassic Park would still be up and running.
Yeah, that's true. I would have to say the Raptors are the biggest villains. There's nothing good about the Raptors at all. There's nothing redeeming.
Well, they are actually just animals acting on their instinct.
I'll just go to the next topic.
65 million years in the making, these Velociraptors. You're gonna just kind of...
Spanning the trilogy, what do you think is the best scene out of any of the movies?
The T-Rex breaking out of the padlock.
T-Rex breaking out of the padlock?
Well paced, well executed, well shot, well directed. Spielberg at his finest.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with the scene in the kitchen in the first one with the Raptors. Very claustrophobic.
Okay.
You felt the terror in the children.
I like when the Velociraptor's doing his little call, with a little...
For them to be built up like the smartest dinosaurs in the whole movie, all the way up to them taking out the security guard, the only protection that they had in the movie, and then just have the kids one up them with her using the reflection, and then trapping one of them in the refrigerator.
I think that was unintentional of her on her part, the reflection.
But they got him. They tricked him.
I guess so.
Yeah. I just think that it was a very good, well-paced scene, character development for the kids.
In what way?
That they were useless the whole time, and then they're starting to finally survive for themselves.
They're adapting, they're evolving.
They're evolving. Besides the Doctor in the first movie, what character would you like to see be returning to redeem their role in upcoming Jurassic World?
Maybe Tim.
Tim?
One of the kids from the first one.
It'd be nice if he was just working at the park or something.
Redeeming their grandfather's legacy.
Yeah.
Be interesting story.
My original pick was going to be the hunter from the second movie, the one that really wanted to get the T-Rex, but sadly he's since passed.
He's passed. Cancer.
But it'd be really cool to see if he was just the head of security at the park, and he was Chris Pratt's boss or something like that. And
I don't think there's gonna be a fully functional park in the sequel if they do make a sequel.
In the fourth one?
If they make more sequels.
The whole plot of it is, I don't know. I think it'd be really cool if they. Obviously, it'd ruin the whole point of Jurassic Park. They had a fully functioning park again. They can't just. They're just spitting out the same movie that they just made.
I'm surprised it's taken them this long to make a movie about a fully functional dinosaur park.
Yeah.
I figured that would have happened sequel 3 sequel 3 that should have happened, I think.
Yeah. So Dennis, what do you think is the best hero out of any of the Jurassic Park movies?
Let's skip this question, it's bad.
It's a bad question?
Yeah, Alan Grant. Yeah,
Alan Grant? Ellie, in my opinion. I think she's a lot stronger than Alan.
Yeah?
Mentally. And they equally know their own separate things about dinosaurs, but Ellie really can work on her own. Grant is less better off alone than Ellie is better off alone. Ellie can really hold her own. In the first movie, Grant really wanted to get back to Ellie, and he did struggle with the kids. But Ellie really found her role, just having to go on that mission alone to go.
A more secure person than Alan Grant.
Yes. Alright, brings us to our final question. How do you think the pacing wise Jurassic Park, Jurassic World is going to go?
I don't think it's gonna be. Actually, that's the one thing I'm concerned about for Jurassic World. It's like the few things I'm concerned about Jurassic World is the pacing and the CGI looking too fake. Because in the Jurassic Park, everything looks touching. It looks
The
real.
first couple movies, everything was just so much just practical effects, and this movie just looks like so much CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that scene they just released with the Indominus breaking out the trees, which is kind of like going back into the first movie when the T-Rex broke out of the trees when they're chasing the Jeep, or in the third movie when it breaks out of the trees when the Spinosaurus
was chasing them
to the gate.
Yeah.
But how do you think, like, pitch me how you think the movie is going to go?
I feel like the first half is going to be like, ooh, ah. And then the second half is going to be a lot of running and screaming.
Alright. I agree. I think that's what will happen.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
So, I wrote down a couple things. I think that it will open up just as every other Jurassic Park movie has done before it. It will open up with something going wrong with the dinosaurs, and someone will die or someone will get attacked, and then I think they'll go straight to the kids, and they'll get set up the thing, and then they'll introduce like
kind of go through the park as if
the
audience was actually going through the park.
And they'll come across Chris Pratt.
Yeah. I don't know if you know the relationship of the kids to Howard's character. What's her name again? Claire.
Yeah.
Claire. It's like their nephews.
Oh really?
So it's paralleling that whole Hammond. His grandchildren too.
I also wonder if for part of the movie, Chris Pratt's character will have to look over the kids.
I see
This
that.
is Alan Grant.
Yeah.
Because Chris Pratt and Howard's character might be something there romantically.
It might be that.
I'll go the cliche with like the adventure brings them together.
I see this movie being very cheesy,
but I hope that there's already something there between them going into the already thing, and they don't just fall in love throughout the movie.
Well, from the first clip they released, we know that they have
they're co-workers and they know each other well.
They try to go on a date, but you know.
I think that the kids are going to be useless for a while, and then I think that the older brother will save the day at one point in the movie.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if this is like one review said that like the older brother that comes off as like a douchey character. I don't know if this is true. So
There's a lot of too much to redeem himself.
Yeah, and then like throughout the movie, he starts becoming like the Rock to his little brother, trying to get him through the the situation, which would be great. I think that'd be a great. I'd like to see those little.
What is the most anticipated thing about this movie for you?
Just the movie itself. I think being brought back to Newport.
I like how they've yet to show
the Rex.
Anything involving the Tyrannosaurus Rex besides what we can assume is when Howard's character is waving the flare.
And when he eats the goat too.
Is there a scene where he eats the goat?
You can briefly see him like come up, there's a bunch of see a bunch of audience, an audience, yeah, and the T-Rex comes up and then goes back down.
Oh, they show the T-Rex already?
For the top, for 2 seconds. Okay. It's not even it's you see the top of its head come up and then go back down as if it was going down to eat something.
It's gonna be so good because they're gonna have the pterodactyls break out of their cage too, the Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna have
Avery.
The what?
The Avery.
The Avery. And they're gonna obviously they showed that the pterodactyl's gonna be fighting the Indominus Rex. So I wonder if the raptors, who are so smart. What?
I thought they just kind of roared and they all scattered away.
Well, they're there. I don't know, but I think they're obviously enemies. It'd be nice to see if the raptors and I really want to see a raptor versus pterodactyl fight so bad.
Yeah, fucking Spielberg ruining that for the Lost World. That's why I would have liked the Lost World more if fucking added that. Sorry for swearing.
It's okay.
You can just beat me on it. Just kind of. I feel like the Lost World would have been better received if they had that pterodactyl. Raptor.
I think it'd be cool if in the climax of this movie coming out, if they had two battles going on at once with the T-Rex and the Indominus, and they also had the raptors fighting the pterodactyls at the same time, and like Chris Pratt and them are like with the raptors, and we don't even know if the raptors are gonna stay like good people. Good
I don't think the raptors are
dinosaurs.
gonna make it to the Indominus. I don't think they're gonna fight.
I
I think the raptors are gonna turn. Like I think it's gonna be like this whole build up, like raptors versus Indominus, and
No,
right
it's
before they get to the Indominus, the raptors are gonna be like, wait a second, fuck this, and they're gonna start attacking the humans.
Man, if they
And then that's when they have to resort to the Rex.
If the Raptors kill Chris Pratt, how much more would they just return to being the ultimate heel in the Jurassic Park universe?
I wouldn't mind that.
You wouldn't mind that?
Yeah, but
Some people would hate that if they just killed
the main
Chris
character.
Pratt. Yeah.
It depends on how it's done, I think. It would have to be saved for the last, like...
Yeah, no, definitely. They wouldn't...
I don't see... I
They
can't
wouldn't
see
Heisenberg this with Godzilla.
Yeah, I can't see a Rex and Dominus fight not being the climax. I can't see Chris Pratt getting killed off without that being the climax either. So I don't think that necessarily would.
I'll just say this right now. I'll be upset if they don't kill off one of the characters that they've shown, because it doesn't put anything at stakes if no one dies. It just makes the raptors or the Indominus and the T-Rex look like pussies.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do hope one of the main characters goes, just to kind of keep that.
Yeah, it's been a while for them.
That
Not just
you
one
know,
of the
the juicy,
mercenaries.
Yeah, not just.
None of the main characters died in the third movie.
Yeah, I think Kirby should have.
Yeah, I think that almost all of them should have died in my.
Yeah, if it was up to me, especially Billy, I hate that Billy survived.
Billy's the worst.
Yeah, if it was up to me, Alan Grant would have been the only one left, and that's when he would have found Eric at the very end. You know, like.
Actually, I've changed my mind. Eric's the worst.
Yeah, I know.
He's the most useless fucking character ever.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
I mean, even though he's like the whole plot, but.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I were to rearrange Jurassic Park 3, because I've thought about this a lot, how to make it a good movie, I think the Spinosaurus could be a very good, like, mega villain if it was presented better, you know?
I wonder if. There's been no talk of the Spinosaurus being in this movie, right?
Yeah, I don't think he is.
You don't think he is?
Because
that'd be a good little hidden thing if they did bring him in and they just kept it quiet.
Yeah. That would be very good. That'd be very good.
The three-way dance.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that'd be... Because the Spinosaurus was very intimidating when the movie came out, but it just made it look... People hate on it because it killed off the T-Rex right away.
Yeah, if the T-Rex was presented as the main big villain, and at the end of the movie the Spinosaurus made like one last...
Yeah.
Like if you made this one giant scene where it just came up and attacked it, like if you had like a family of Rexes like chasing the thing and like a Spinosaurus came, like they got to like a river and the Spinosaurus like jumped out of the water and took one down.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome, but like it was just done so nonchalantly. Like.
And there's probably only one T-Rex in this movie, but it'd be really cool if there was multiple T-Rex.
They're taking the Rex from the original though.
They're bringing
the original Rex from the.
Oh really?
Like it's like.
It's supposed to be the same one.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's like. So there's gonna be like that nostalgia and.
Any closing statements? You all set?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, that wraps up our discussion of the Jurassic Park trilogy and the upcoming Jurassic World movie. Join us here, like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Should we do a review for Jurassic World after it comes out?
Well, yeah, I'm down to do. We'll make a video discussing Jurassic World after it comes out. We're gonna go see it opening night tomorrow night in IMAX, and it's gonna be awesome. The seats are gonna shake when the dinosaurs walk.
I'm gonna bring a glass of water.
Huh?
I'm gonna bring a glass of water.
Put it right there. We'll make a video of it. Be cool. Yeah. So like the channel, subscribe. Obviously, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned here for everything Kraken. Thank you.